Hello, my name is Nate, and on this slide we will apply course concepts to Brazil's score from the previous chart. Brazil was recorded with a COF score of 64, which implies several course concepts of globalization. The overall COF Globalization Index is calculated by combining de facto and de jure indices. While de facto measures of globalization include variables that represent flows and activities, de jure measures include variables that represent policies that in principle enable flows and activities. For example, the decision to use either de facto or de jure measures of financial openness results in systematically different findings in the financial openness economic growth nexus. Cohn cites that globalization involves the broadening and deepening of interdependence among peoples and states. Broadening refers to the extension of geographic linkages to all major societies and states so that policies and events in one part of the world can have global repercussions. Deepening refers to the greater frequency and intensity of state and societal interactions. In terms of the Brazilian soybean industry, Brazil has become the world's top producer from technological advances, the role of the state, the role of MNCs, in capitalist mode of production, and cultural and social psychological factors, all cited from Cohn once more. The characteristics of the low-scoring countries' governmental structures can be categorized as neo-mercantilism. Cohn states that neo-mercantilism views the state as the main unit of analysis, but in many respects the state is a gendered construct, meaning that sometimes women are often in inferior positions, further boosting inequality and contrasting with the critical perspective of feminism. Neo-mercantilism also contrasts with the critical perspective Marxism. Cohn states that neo-mercantilism gives priority to maximizing wealth and power. Countries with the lowest CPI rank have the highest corruption ratings, and corruption leads to an unequal distribution of power in society, which in turn translates into an unequal distribution of wealth and opportunity. This anchors the cross-analysis between the indexes depicting insight into country risk. Brazil is listed in the top 5 of the GSLI and has a lower cost model as well as allowing foreign investors to lower their operational costs, such as obtaining raw material for their products and saving labor costs. These will allow foreign investors to be able to expand their operations worldwide and be more competitive in the global market.